Eric, I don't know what more you could possibly have said.
It's just that I had no idea I was going to win it. If I had, I could have come up with something a little more eloquent.
Well, you were funny. Be thankful for that.
Well, thank you. Ridge.
So how was the big event?
You'll never guess who won Best West Coast Designer.
No kidding. Congratulations, Dad.
Thanks, son.
3 out of 4 years, that's not bad, is it?
No, you know, it really isn't. I did manage in my acceptance speech to thank all the little people. You and Thor and Kristen, Clarke. What's the matter, son? What's going on around here?
Oh, I'm not really sure. I've been out most of the night.
With Brooke, I hope?
No.
Oh. Well, this is obviously a big secret. We're not going to find out where.
I was over at Kristen's.
I see. And that has driven you home to drink beer alone?
Well, it's been one of those days, Mother.
I assume that Kristen eventually connected up with her husband.
Yeah, Clarke finally called after a while.
Where's he been all day?
You'll have to ask Kristen that, Mother.
I'm asking you.
Look, I've been hassled with this all day. Tonight, I just want to have a couple of beers and relax, all right?
Well, it's not working yet. You don't seem to be very relaxed.
Maybe if we drop the subject, I will be.
Well, I'm certainly going to talk to Clarke tomorrow.
What about?
Well, he calls late this morning saying that he's going to be late, and then he never shows up, and he never calls back either. And he's very far behind in his work, and I want to know why.
Let me handle that, Dad.
It's really my place.
I obviously know more about the situation.
What situation? What's going on here?
Look, this is just something that you should let me handle for a while.
Does this have something to do with your sister's marriage?
Mother, will you stop with all the questions, please?
All right, son, whatever this is, you handle it. But Clarke's performance at work is my concern, and I'm the one who's going to deal with it.
He's gonna live. Our baby's going to live. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Oh. No. I was just so sure. I was so certain that we were going to lose him. I just knew that that was going to happen.
It didn't happen.
I know.
So don't dwell on it.
Didn't you feel that way?
Me?
Did you think he was going to pull through?
No. I didn't. Come on, Chris. I'll take you home.
The bold and the beautiful. This portion sponsored by Wheat Thins, the great tasting whole wheat snack.
I'm sorry I'm not much of a conversationalist tonight.
That's okay.
I better go.
Let me come in for a few minutes.
No, Mick, no.
Why not?
I just don't think it would be a good idea. Not tonight.
It's just for some coffee. Maybe you'll want to talk. I don't think you have to worry about Clarke being back too soon.
I'm sure you're right about that.
So, what do you say?
This was some night.
It's one to remember.
I want to forget.
I couldn't forget. Ever. I learned something tonight.
I learned something too. A baby with a fever you do not take lightly.
You weren't even there when it came on.
Well, maybe I should have been.
There wasn't a blessed thing you could have done, even if you'd been there. The baby was in good hands.
I know he was.
That's what I learned tonight.
What?
Feelings. Deep feelings. Like I never thought I'd have. They all came welling up at once.
It's called fatherhood.
So afraid of that word.
No, you're not. You're not afraid of fatherhood. You're afraid of me.
Bill?
I know I'm probably intruding.
No, I was just going to go to bed.
May I come in for a minute?
Come in. You had an important dinner engagement this evening
Yes, I did.
with Margo.
With Margo.
You said you had proposed, so...
Yes, I proposed. She said yes.
And congratulations are in order.
Well, actually, Stephanie, they're not. Not at all.
What is it?
Things didn't go exactly as I had planned this evening.
They didn't.
No.
I'm sorry. Would you like a nightcap?
No. No, thank you.
Obviously, you'd like to talk.
Oh, yes, I would very much, because this concerns your family. Stephanie, there's something that you ought to know.
Your engagement involves my family?
Yes.
How?
The reason Margo and I didn't get together tonight as planned is because her child became ill,
I'm sorry.
and he was taken to the hospital.
You mean it's that serious?
There was a possibility that he could have died. And thank God everything is all right now.
Well, yes, thank God. Where is this all leading, Bill?
Margo naturally was at the hospital, along with the baby's father.
Oh, I see.
Do you?
Well, I would imagine that you are concerned about her involvement with him.
Yes. She loved him very much at one time.
I'm sure.
And naturally, I am concerned about her vulnerability to him. Especially now, since the man has taken an interest in her son for the very first time.
But she has agreed to marry you.
I don't know if she still wants to be engaged, now that this man has taken an interest in Mark.
Forgive me, Bill, but how does this relate to my family?
This man, the baby's father, is Clarke Garrison.
What?
Believe me, I didn't want to be the one to have to tell you this. I had no intentions of ever telling you this, but it just started getting out of hand.
Are you absolutely sure?
Oh, yes.
Does my daughter know about this?
Yes, she does, and has for a long time.
And she has stayed married to him?
Up to now, there was no reason not to. The pregnancy was before the marriage. He had no idea until he came back from his honeymoon. But from that day until now, this man wanted absolutely nothing to do with the baby.
Or with Margo?
Right.
Well, I think that's because he's in love with Kristen. That's what I think. I'll tell you what you're going to have to do. You go to Margo right now. You set a wedding date. You marry her. You can still have this marriage if you want it, but you have to act right now. If you don't, this thing will get out of hand. You can't let this go. You go and see Margo right now.
I really put you through the ringer, didn't I?
Oh, it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that good either. I'm only beginning to appreciate the responsibility you took on. Part of which should have been mine.
I guess I knew you'd realize that at some point.
I'm sorry, Margo. I'll be a better parent. It's a beautiful diamond. Bill Spencer?
Yes.
Looks like Bill and Kristen must have left.
Yes. Well, can you blame them? I mean, the moment really didn't involve them.
You're supposed to be planning a wedding tonight.
Clarke, about this ring.
Yes.
I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is that if I thought for a moment there was a chance between us, I wouldn't be wearing this ring. I suppose I shouldn't have said that. But after what's happened to us tonight, after what's we've shared tonight, we touched in a way that few people touch in a lifetime. We shared fear, we shared joy, because we share a son. I love you, Clarke.
Can I get you a drink? A cup of coffee? I know there's a bottle of wine in the refrigerator. I could pour you a glass. But Mick, you can only stay for one drink.
Relax, Chris. I want you to relax. You're safe with me. You know that. I'd be disillusioned too.
Disillusioned?
And with that husband of yours.
Clarke only did what he had to do. He's the father, Mick.
Kristen,
Your husband is a lot more involved with that boy and his mother than I think you realize.
Of course he's involved. He almost lost his son tonight.
You don't see it. It's more than the baby. It's the woman. Something happened tonight. Look, tragedies like this, they tend to bring people together. And where does that leave you? I'll tell you where it leaves you. With me.
No, Mick.
Kristen, you're scared. I know that look.
Then don't take advantage of it.
There's nothing to be scared of. I'm not gonna hurt you. But I do want you. I want to hold you. I want to make it all right again.
Mick, please don't.
Chris, don't fight me. Not tonight. You're hurting. Let me take it away.
It's not that simple.
It is that simple. Clarke made it that simple tonight. Look, you don't owe him anything if that's what you're thinking. The man has a future with that woman. You could see it in his eyes. I could see it. We deserve this moment, Kristen. It's been waiting for us. I need you. You need me too. You know you do. I love you, baby.
Your bag.
How is he? Your son?
He's doing much better.
It's good.
Yeah, it is. It's wonderful.
And you?
I'm okay.
You're leaving?
Yeah, I was gonna go home.
Must be exhausted.
I am.
You have a minute to talk?
Sure.
You know, I think what happened here today is pretty significant.
Yes, it was. On many levels.
Oh, yeah. Many levels. All of which I saw out here in the corridor.
You're talking mostly about Clarke and me.
Listen, I'm not going to try to belittle what you two went through together today. But it doesn't change two very important things. First being, this was the man that didn't want anything to do with you until today when his son almost died. And I think maybe you should think about that.
What's the second part?
That what happened today, it doesn't change how deep my feelings are for you. And my commitment to you and this baby. A life commitment.
I know that.
Well, that's all I really wanted to say. I guess I'll call you tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Said you were going home.
Well, yes, I was. Before you came here. But now that you're here, we were supposed to be going out to dinner.
Yeah, we were.
We were supposed to be setting a wedding date.
You mean to tell me that...
Yes, Bill. I still want to marry you.
Oh.